Do you think love is rational, or is it fundamentally irrational? I was entertaining this question last week with my students. We were studying Shakespeare's A Midsummer Night's Dream, and I think that play is really about this question. At the start of the play, there's this young woman, Hermia, and there's two guys competing for her love. And she loves one of the guys and not the other guy. And why does she love one and not the other? She just does. In love, we just want what we want. You don't need a reason, right? Wrong. Completely wrong. That doesn't make any sense. Have you ever told someone to break up with their dud boyfriend? Have you ever tried to persuade someone that they are in a toxic relationship? When you make those kinds of appeals, those kinds of arguments, you are applying reason to the field of love. So then maybe love does seem to depend on reason. In the middle of A Midsummer Night's Dream, Lysander, that's Hermia's boyfriend, he decides he doesn't love Hermia anymore. He loves someone else. And when he makes that decision, he appeals to his reason. The will of man is by his reason swayed. And reason says you are the worthier made. Although when he does this, he's high on magic fairy juice. He says he's using his reason when he's high on magic fairy juice. So how do we interpret that? I think the thing that Shakespeare is trying to highlight for us here is that reason does play a role in our erratic decision making. We evaluate and choose our partners based on various criteria. We can make irrational choices. We can make unreasonable demands of our lovers. That kind of stuff gets us into all kinds of trouble all the time. So loving, like everything else in human life, does depend on reason. If you want to love well, you have to use your head. But there is something mysterious about love that we choose particular people out of the whole population of human beings, and we decide that this person is more desirable and more worthy of our time and attention than anyone else. And that's kind of crazy. Crazier still is that sometimes, by some miracle, another human being chooses you. Despite all your flaws and deficiencies, sometimes someone chooses you. And I don't know if that makes rational sense, but I do know it is one of the best things about being a human being.